welcome to the Not Too Late Show on Voluntary Virtues Network. I'm Fred Autonom, and I'll probably be your host. The concept for the show is a little bit different than other shows on the network, probably. I haven't watched all the shows, but the idea is more or less, what would you do if there wasn't a government? You wouldn't still be talking about, voluntarism, because everybody would be a voluntarist. So if you would want to be a agorist or, a voluntarist, what you would really do is just do whatever you would do if there was no government. So you ask yourself, what would I do if there was no government? And I would probably do music. So this show's going to be mostly about music and a little comedy, although I'm not sure it's actually funny, but I'll try. And so for the first show, I decided to replay the show I did with Systematic Destruction because it has a lot of the elements I want to do on the show, with the difference maker, the top stories from my Facebook news feed, and Fred's rant.
Views expressed by individuals are their own and do not reflect on anyone else's.
Songs of Freedom presents The Not Too Late Show with Fred Autonom.
Hey, welcome to the Not Too Late Show with Fred Autonom. We got a great show for you today. We have an interview with Systematic Destruction, and then we're going to play some previews from the Spirit of Freedom album, which is coming out in July. Last week we had an interview with the organizers for a legalized Louisiana rally, so I didn't have time to explain the new format and what the hell we're doing and why the hell I changed the name, but I decided to change the name, try to get more interviews, which is more than zero, which anything more than zero is, well, anything that's not like a negative number or like I or imaginary or is greater than zero. So like any interviews would be greater than no interviews. But anyway, so I decided I'm going to change the name and the format a little. And so to start out the show, we're going to do, instead of doing like a monologue or like headlines like other people do, I'm just going to read top stories from my Facebook news feed. According to 98 Rock Tampa Bay's photo, your birthday month plus the last thing you ate is your prostitute name. Some examples: December steak, June blueberry, and April sausage. Renee reposted the Daily Dave by Dave Ramsey, who's like a radio host that talks about financial stuff. You should check him out, but... So the image said, "Don't let pride keep you in debt. A big house and a fancy car aren't worth a lifetime of bondage." Just strong words for banking, but if you know about banking, that's pretty much it. And then we got, the last one is from Stenny from Godless Liberty and the Experiment, which comes on right after this show. Stay tuned to that, because they got all sorts of crazy music. Maybe not as crazy as the Rabbit Hole that was just on, but it's got some. They'll play like everything from gothic metal to show tunes, but I don't know if he's actually played show tunes. I gotta listen to it more. Okay, so Stenny said, "Laugh out loud, silly friends. I have some that would actually declare that the mainstream media is outright lying to you 100% of the time, including working for the government and helping pass off major conspiracies. But then a minute later, they'll link a video to a mainstream news source when it happens to favor their argument." Yeah, so Mox News is like a great resource for, the tidbits of truth that come out in the mainstream media. I mean, you have to watch it a lot to see, like, the little snippets of, like, actual news, which is why it's good that Mox News is, like, sitting there watching all this news and, like, looking for the actual news. And that was the top stories from my Facebook news feed. And now getting to what the show name is all about. And I think really what Not Too Late means means is that it's not too late to make a difference. It's not too late to go out and do the things you've always wanted to do. And so every show I'm going to pick some difference makers. And today's difference makers are Taco Tetsujin, Carolyn Martin, Melody B. Watson, Stellatone, Jennifer Stanford Vasquez, Chico Harris, Gracie Deckard, and sorry if I mispronounced your names. But all these people shared a pic on Facebook and introduced 1,077 Justin Bieber fans to an awesomeness that is the Cooters. Yeah, and you know why I picked them as difference makers? Because, there's tons of people out there making music that isn't being played by the radio, that nobody hears, and, everybody bitches about how much Justin Bieber sucks. But, hey, what are you doing about it? Are you introducing people to, actual good music that's being made? And now, it's time for
Fred's Rant!
Conservatives are motivated by fear. They're afraid of Obama's agenda. That's why they went out in droves in 2009. That's why in 2012 they shunned Ron Paul for telling them the truth about Iran, because they're afraid of Iran. Like Jack Donaghy points out in 30 Rock, you can't reason with people in that state. You have to appeal to their fear. And that's why Rand's strategy works. He appeals to their fears with his foreign policy talks. And that's why he is not willing to go full liberty on marijuana, because they're afraid of that shit. I don't know why. It'd make for a fun evening at the nursing home, cook up some brownies and find out. But then again, it might actually turn out like that boombox song. Actually, maybe you shouldn't try that. Anyway, give a conservative pot brownie. That's what we need to do. That's what will save America. That's what will save humanity. Pot brownies. What was I talking about again?
Fred's Rant!
Hi, this is Fred Autonom, and I'm here with Systematic Destruction.
I'm Ruthie, lead vocals.
Jack, guitar, vocals. Adam, drum.
Scott, bass.
We are missing our other guitar, Willie. The other guitarist is not here. He's a doctor.
We got a free Willie.
Yeah, we needed a free Willie. And,
So, how'd you guys get together?
well,
Randomly.
pretty random, actually. Me and Scott jammed a long time ago. And, we didn't play for about 2 years, and then we decided to start it up again. Well, actually, me and Adam kind of got it going. And, we had another bass player, and he quit out on us, and Scott stepped up, and then we've been rocking ever since. And then, Willie came along after that, probably about 1.5 years ago, 2 years.
Willie came in at the same time, came back in.
Oh, that's right. And, we've had a couple of lineup changes, but, we're pretty solid as we are right now.
Sweet. Bass players named Scott are
Yep.
pretty good, I hear.
We dig it.
What got you interested in metal?
We were born that way.
Pretty much.
Just years of classic rock, growing up, and just after a while, you need something more. And, Metallica showed up, and that's what did it for me.
Don't tread on me. What does the name Systematic Destruction mean?
It's a good one. Technically, it's, I don't know, what do you guys say? What's the technical version of that?
An orderly fashion of disorder.
Yeah. But to me, systematic destruction represents far more than just its definition in terms, because to me, it's a family.
Okay. Anything crazy happen on the rural road?
Right? It's crazy things happen every 5 seconds.
Every time we take a trip, there's always some ridiculous story. Especially the 2.5 hour drive stories. We get kind of bored on the road, and we kind of get a little.
Dude, that's fucking crazy UFO shit happened. The last time we were coming back from a show, we were driving, all the lights go out, and man, it was like a 4-hour trip on it. It should have been 2 hours. It was crazy.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah. Aliens took over our vehicle.
I don't know what happened, but it was crazy.
We're actually sitting right now in the van bus, about a 1960, what is it? So 1974 Chevy van. Getting that was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, getting that delivered.
We started out going about 40 miles an hour. By the time we got here, on about a 40-minute trip, we were going 9 miles an hour on half a tire that only had no tread on it.
4 hours later.
We had some beer, so it's all right.
Cool. What shows do you have coming up?
Freedom Fest.
Freedom Fest is our next big one. We're putting it on. This will be the second year we've done it. It should be about a 5-band show. It's all free. Look it up on Facebook and Reverb Nation. It's on there. Systematic Destruction, any of that, you can come across it. You're gonna have Vital Shot, Southern Heretics, of course us. Noveron's gonna be there. There might be a couple more.
Where and when is that?
It's in a place called New Lima. Huge town of. It's not even a town actually. It's just a school.
People there. There's just trees.
It's in the woods in New Lima. It's by Seminole and Wewoka. Anybody knows where that's at? In Oklahoma.
Is there going to be camping?
Yeah, it's all free show. There's going to be bonfires, camping. VR Brownies going to be supplying the cold brews. And Rosie's Onion Burgers is going to be there, dishing out all their good food.
Sounds
we're
awesome.
Partying all night, having a good old time.
Okay. What are your plans for the summer?
Yeah, we're gonna make our album this summer.
Sweet. Do you got any ideas of what you'll call it?
It's probably gonna be called Auditory Hallucinations.
Sweet. Okay. I got 3 trivia questions for you. What is the name of Danny Cooksey's band? The guy who played Budnick on Salute You Shorts. The Wonders, Step to the New World Order, We Three Kings, or Bad for Good?
Our guess is number 2.
First instinct.
You guys, you didn't let me think.
That's a good guess.
What do you
but
think, Rizzy?
It's actually Bad for Good.
Did we win something? Would we have won something?
Yeah, that's what we said.
Who played?
Wanted to pick. We're wrong on our number.
They're lying. They didn't listen.
Who played guitar for Metallica before founding Megadeth? Dave Coulier?
Come on.
Yeah, let's let Adam take this one.
Dave Mustaine.
Yeah. Okay. Who was banned from Texas
On the governor.
for pissing on the Alamo?
Do what?
Alice Cooper.
I didn't get that.
Who was banned from Texas for pissing on the Alamo?
That would be Ozzy.
Yep, right again.
All over it.
Three
That's
bad. So, you contributed a song to the Spirit of Freedom compilation that coming out in July called your song's called Dark Shadows. Would you like to introduce it and then we'll play it?
This song's quite an old one of ours from whenever we very first started going, and even back in the acoustic days. This one is about just everything that's going on in the world, and pretty much how we're pawns, like it says. We're all pawns and being used for the big purpose, and that ain't what our plan in life is.
One really cool thing about it is every time somebody's come on board, like when I came on board, when Ruthie came on board, it was like one of the first songs to come together as a band. So it's pretty special for us.
Sweet.
casting shadow as the rain falls upon us. On our way, headed to the gallows. Every day we try to make this right. Every day it seems to make it wrong. Well, as for me and mine, I'm willing to fight. But to them, we are all just pawns.
And you also contributed a song to Spirit of Indies Volume 3, Left in War. Would you like to introduce that and we'll play it?
That song's pretty much almost just like it says. There's a bunch of people that is exactly that, left in war. And if you look at it on a big enough scheme, that's what we are right now. There's a lot of war going on, and here we are, all of us, including everybody out there listening. And that's what we're left in, just one big old war, and we gotta stick together, come together, and pull it out. Being the last soldier, everybody else is gone.
This light you're leading now just broken right into Make your peace, for you might not see the day come to rest. All that is left is your regret. Past mistakes, now sing inconsequential shallow days. All that is left to remember. Burn your senses with the aroma of the dead. Call your friends, they're all just shadows in your head. Feel them watching, waiting in the dark. For when he calls you, take your life's last spark. 'Cause we're just hopeless, shattered folks left behind in war. We're just hopeless, shattered folks trapped in this war. Make your peace, for you might not see the day come to rest. All that is left is your regret. Past mistakes, now sing inconsequential shallow days. All that is left to remember.
Well, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, we appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it a lot. Helping out with the spirit of freedom.
Yeah, thanks for that too. And keep rocking.
Well,
Always.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Later.
Thanks. Bye.
Peace out.
Think this show's a disaster?
Well, you should tune into the Watcher's Prophecy News at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Fridays on jrevradio.com and learn how to survive disasters like this show.
Hey, dude, check out this new Liberty band.
Who is it? Amy Allen? Jordan Page?
No, man, there's other people who believe in liberty that play music.
Don't just open your mind to liberty, open your mind to new music. Download the Songs of Freedom compilations at frednick.com and share your favorite liberty music at the wiki page at songs-of-freedom.wikia.com.
Hey, this is Fred again. So this next song is coming out on the Songs of Spirit of Peace in July, and I want to dedicate it to Renee because she just had the cops called on her for saying she would defend herself if somebody came to try to kill her cat. And the cops came and told her not to say stuff like that and be a vigilante. So here's oh yeah, and she's going to upload the video here shortly, hopefully after she figures out how to get the sound on the computer. But here it is, Vigilante with It's Our Time.
We'll find the truth, expose the lies. We're
Expectors.
So that was Vigilante with Our Time, and here it is, your donkey dance of joy.
Whoa.
That'll happen.
Destruction's in the name. It happens all the time.